and who will be in it. Well, you see, Kyle Kuzma, we had heard he wasn't going to play. So not sure if Kyle has to get things going. Pretty healthy as far as the Sacramento Kings, but as mentioned, they have dropped 10 of their last 11, losing in the close.
And Danny Green didn't play. They won by a lot. They were up by 30 at halftime because Stu, as you mentioned sometimes, no pressure. Go out there, play. Everybody get some shots. This should be a rallying around the flag game.
Oh, absolutely, Mike. They're just going to be free and easy tonight and let the chips fall.
And the last game before the All-Star break, they'll get 8 days off. Here's Schroeder. Going to kick it now out to Kuzma. Who's going to look for a three. First shot of the game settles in. Yes.
On the defensive end, because this is where they could run into some difficulties.
De'Aaron Fox, and once again, Damian Jones was there to help alter it. Kenny gives it now to Dennis the Menace, who will bring it in to the front court. We're 2 minutes into the game. Lakers have dropped 5 of their last 7. 2-game winning streak was snapped last night. Mid-range Schroeder.
And I think Dennis can get to that sweet spot just about whenever he wants. He's got a look to take that, and that obviously opens up a lot of different avenues.
Double-figure scoring in all 3 since coming back from the COVID. Wow, the shot, Holmes. He leads. Holmes is good on this end of the floor. He has 3 games with 6 blocks this season. We've talked about KCP's shooting woes. See if he can get warmed up tonight. Trying to work on Buddy Hield. Leaning in is Schroeder to beat the clock, and he's got a bucket.
Get contact, no whistle, but count the hoop.
Well, let's hope there's fewer whistles and a better flow tonight. We had so many reviews last night. It was ridiculous at Staples Center. Of course, this is the obvious final back-to-back of this first half of the season. Counting 2 and 3 points. He dropped 28 against Charlotte in a game they should have won the other night. They were up 8 with under a minute to play and lost it. They missed 5 free throws down the stretch. Caldwell Pope's got it going. You talked about Bagley. He's going to try the left-handed hook. Good defense by the Lakers. They have a chance to break. And here comes Dennis Schroeder.
Nice.
All the way. Look at the quickness to the hoop and score.
Boy, change of direction, change of pace, and gets into the paint for the easy.
For the flash that time, right to the cup. A lean in and not second in the NBA to Jared Allen in field goal percentage. He's at 66%. Morris can't hit, but Jones, who got the start tonight, has a rebound. Well, Damian had a block and a bucket in the first minute the other night, last night, and 2 in a row now, and a couple of steals. And again, if you're just joining us, LeBron missing his first game of the year. He loves to play, he loves to compete, but he's going to miss this one. That's great Kentucky product. Going to bounce it in very deep as Harrison Barnes can't hit it off the window. And here's Trez coming off the bench tonight after getting the spot start last night. KC 3 from the out.
Break. If KCP keep playing like this, he's not going to want to have all-star break.
Well, the Laker backcourt is 7 for 7 right now and has 15 points. Kuzma, Lakers are scoring
rather easily.
Horton Tucker, 16 points. One off his career high last night. Lakers lost it 114-104. Bounce to Trez, and he throws it down with 2 hands. 3 games and 3 total points in the last 5. So you've got Matthews, Dudley, Trez, McKinney, and THT on the floor for the purple and gold. Straight away, on its way, and down it goes. Steve making that happen.
Again, though, it's all about control. His body was under control, and it made his decision-making that much easier.
Trez's start last night was his first since 2019, and as Mike said, very comfortable coming off the bench. That time, the outside
guys hate that floater,
don't they?
That's the one that tears your labrum and everything else.
A couple of Lakers down, and at the other end, that's in the NBA. And by the way, LeBron and KD will be captains. You know, I saw mock drafts for the All-Star drafts, too.
Yeah.
Guessing who? They had a couple of guys had LeBron taking Steph Curry. They've never played together. And then he had Luka going to LeBron's team second. Inbound, and Montrez wants it.
No battle there. Montrez said, get out the way, McKinney. This is mine.
Montrez, former 6th man of the year in the NBA. On its way, the soft touch for the Joseph trying to work on Montrez, comes out the other side, hands off for Bjelica. Good defense by the Lakers. Defense, offense, throw it down, slam. Bounces it to Horton Tucker. He looks to attack again, hangs in the air. Oh, Montrez comes in. Hield has the rebound. Buddy Ball, he's got it into the front court. Baseline, look at Duds turning him towards baseline. So the Lakers double team. Healed. Of course, he's such a great perimeter shooter. 4 years in college.
Right on cue.
Bagley, the third, went to Duke for a year. His grandfather, Jumpin' Joe Caldwell. You know him, Stu. You remember him?
Also, he has that expensive technical that he picked up.
Yeah, he does. He also has 4 dunks on the night for the Lakers. Always exciting and thrilling. Trez throws it down. Where else is THT but in the paint and in the field?
Did nothing to stop him that time.
The 20-year-old Talen Horton-Tucker. 43-37. We're in the second quarter. First of 3 meetings. Buddy Hield wide open. That's trouble. And his foot was clearly on the line. Oh, Schroeder just dribbled himself right into trouble. A double team and the turnover. Hield. Look at this rainbow. Buddy Hield. As we're halfway through the second quarter. Short-handed Lakers squad tonight. Missing 4 key players. All the way, Sacramento has their first lead. And a lot of the Lakers has been done by this guy. Schroeder comes up short. Tipped up and in by Mon.
Staying active on the glass.
Second chance points for Harrell. Going to gun it over to Fox. Ultra quick. Cross court. Joseph. Guarded there by Kuzma behind the back. Holmes leans in from. Here is Schroeder. Now to Kuzma. On its way. Going to hit the rim. And Buddy Hield. Attacking De'Aaron Fox. Count it. And one. Their last game, that loss to the Hornets on Sunday. 57-55. Schroeder stops, looks, gives it to Harrell. Montrez back to the basket. Spinning and scoring again. And just throwing it. Back at the Spectrum Sportsnet studio. Montrez digging, trying to get another second chance opportunity after the miss. But now the attacking 47, it's Buddy Hield. Boy, the change of pace, and he rides it up and on the evening. Montrez with Bielitsa right on his hip. That's the part of the game. Oh, right to Kuzma. Thank you. Very
but Lewis will take it as one.
I was just about to say Montrez has brought that mid-range game into his arsenal this season.
Look at this.
And 0 defense. Final shot upcoming for Sacramento. And it's going to be Buddy Hield rolling to home. That's a good decision. Did he get it off in time?
But the starting group was pretty good in both quarters, guys.
By the way, Stu, did you come up with that Hound the Fox stuff? That's really good.
The best guy on the team to have it under the shot clock.
Yeah, to reiterate again, no LeBron, no AD, no Caruso, no Gasol at the All-Star game. And Gasol out for COVID. Protocol. Underneath, that's Barnes. Lakers might get a quick timeout. Kuz will take it out of bounds.
The Lakers desperately need a scratch on this possession.
And Kuz into the corner. Markieff, the veteran, does just what you asked.
Forcing the clock violation.
Hand almost got caught up in the net, but he was able to rip through it, get a hand on it, the block, the rejection. Now Schroeder, that's tough. That's tough.
That the Kings were overplaying to one side.
Again, the lean in by Holmes. That's one of his shots. Kuzma, all of a sudden, the Lakers down by 3. And Kuzma has them down by only 1.
Which team makes the biggest or has the biggest drought?
Lakers have lost 5 out of 7. Sacramento's lost 10 of 11. 69-68, third quarter action. 2 big steps by Fox. Ran into a wall. Holmes needs to get rid of it. 7 to shoot. And a little reorganization by Fox, and he'll step back for an 18-footer.
Well, aggressive on the offensive end. Had 7 points on 3 out of 3 shooting in probably the first 7 minutes. Hasn't attempted a shot since.
Well, right now he's playing defense, or trying to, on Barnes, who not. And Barnes has 14. Speaking of KCP, he hits Kuzma in the corner. Goes off the rim, but it's going to go right back to him. He sees an opening, he throws it in. So the Serbian national team plays on that with Bogdanovic and the Joker. Oh, underneath. Nearly. And then Harrell stays with that. And Montrez game before the All-Star break. Next game will be on March the 12th, a Friday night at Staples Center against Indiana. Buddy Hield.
Now thought that time the Lakers switched too easy. They didn't have to switch, and when they did, they left it open.
Teal coming off of his season high 30 points in the loss to Charlotte. Oh, the quick move, the point lead.
Yeah, they may want to take KCP out for a minute because he's not moving freely.
Yeah, he was favoring it. I believe it's his left leg. Holmes again. That's that little quick shot.
Back-to-back triples.
Schroeder with 18 points. Kuzma with 20. Boy, Holmes lost it. Then Kuzma nearly got it. Boy, Montrez could get the road win. They own the most at 13. Fox from long distance. And double-digit rebounds. Is it for Kuzma? No, that's number 9. Here he goes all the way with the left hand. What a play.
He's only 1 for 3, though, from the charity stripe.
Yeah, and the Lakers 6 for 9 from the free throw line. They lead by 3. Little stutter step by Fox. He's got Kuzma right on him. Count it. And one for the running hook.
That quick shot, boy, that's tough to defend because you just don't know when it's coming.
Montrez is back in the scoring column tonight after 6 last night. 18 already. But that's what happened. Yeah, that never is fun. That always hurts. Lakers, defense, offense, other end. Horton Tucker with the slam on the season as Kings head coach. Alvin Gentry on his staff as the associate head coach. One bounce dribble. Give it up to Bagley and he scores. Fox has Dudley in front of him. Look at Dudley. Pick that pocket. 3-on-1. McKinney all the way. Dudley gets it done. McKinney finished. Basketball, and they're up by 1. Came in as underdogs in this game. Rarely happens with the purple and gold. THT, the bounce baseline. McKinney. What a play by Dudley, though, there, right at the end of the quarter. Let's hope that energizes this team. The roll and the slam. On it gives it to Horton Tucker. THT, Trez, McKinney, Dudley, and Matthews. The 5 on the floor for the Lakers to start this quarter. The cutter is McKinney. He stepped right.
Good cut by McKinney.
So Alfonso getting some time. The 4th-year player. Did not play last night. Corey Joseph.
And Corey Joseph with a wide open look. You mentioned he came into the game struggling, but he's shooting it pretty well tonight.
He was scoreless in his last 2. Montrez leans in. What a game. The veterans, too. When they talk, he listens. Underneath, tried to spin it up and in. The rebound goes to Field.
Well, a lot of times it depends on who your veterans are, but in this case, he better listen. He's got a couple of veterans that are in his ear all the time.
Is an all-star this year, but of course won't be playing. Montrez hard to the cup, but he can't finish it. Bielitsa, there's that long-distance 3. That's what he...
95.
We got a new game here with 8:33 and the clock's moving.
8.5-minute game here.
Center until the All-Star break, too. Then 8 days off for this Laker team. Yep. And he makes you pay. Dudley directing traffic, gives it right back to number 5. He'll launch, he knows it's short. Battling McKinney with the follow. Buckets.
And they've got him down with 6 threes. So technically, he only has 5, but because he had that one that they've given him credit for,
right.
His foot was all over the line.
Which I don't think is going to get overturned at this point. Here is Bielitsa bouncing. Bagley's in there. The soft touch.
That had to be at the hands of KJ, yep. Kevin Johnson, when he was huge.
Very big part in that. Heel for 3. He continues. Not 27 points. They have 6 in double figures. Schroeder, little inside out. Lakers are down 103-97. Critical part of the game. You need to stay close, and that's a big 3. And Alfonso McKinney. Again, these are players that, as I said, opportunities knocking. Underneath, Fox scores and finishes right there for the near gimme. He's got his double-double now in rebounds. Joseph What slump? It was the first time in 14 years they weren't in the bottom 10 defensively. This year they're back and they're the worst defensively. But the Lakers got to play D themselves. Kuz corner for three. Yes, sir. 2 games ago, that was a viral shot of him doing that. And then the game the other night underneath Montrez. What I'm saying is even if 5 minutes to play. Schroeder, pull up from 17, in and out. Good rebound offensively by Montrez. Gives him an extra 14. And Schroeder, boy, just 24 and 10 for Montrez. And then 21 and 8 assists for Schroeder. Lakers trying to swipe it away. It's going to go to Buddy Hield. You better get out on Buddy.
That's Buddy's first miss in an hour.
Yeah, in forever. Fox, boy, it went
He's
right
going to get an assist.
Did that go through the legs of TH?
They can pick their defense up.
De'Aaron Fox, knocked away by Kuzma. Go out and get it. Kuz, he did. Now across the timeline. Leave it for Keefe on its way. Got it! Markieff for... It is crunch time in the state capitol. Fox hooks it over to Buddy Hield, who finally missed a moment ago. He didn't miss that time. Got in.
Buddy having a real nice game. 29 points.
That's 59 in the last 2 games now for Buddy Hield. It'll keep away. Dennis wants to attack. Boy, he made a good move without travel. Again, no LeBron, no AD, no Caruso, no Gasol. Trying to get a win tonight. Montrez spinning underneath and scoring as it goes around. It's a really nice move by Schroeder. And that shot that you said just was the worst nightmare for a big. Fox. Oh, he moves himself in a perfect position.
Yeah. De'Aaron Fox is getting into the paint. Lakers must answer on this possession.
Every starter for Sacramento in double figures. Schroeder all the way. Count it!
Yeah.
Fox looking to get to the rim all the way in Sacramento. Hear the stories of what he had to overcome and who helped him along the way. Don't miss Backstage Lakers right after the postgame on Spectrum Sportsnet. Stu back to action and Harrison Barnes.
Wow, that's how
possession of the game. Possession of the game. Schroeder gets hit. Backs up. Only 5 to shoot. Dennis has had a big game. Dennis goes to the rim. Dennis all the way. Can't score. Battling Montrez. No. Kuz has got it. And he might have gone out of bounds.
A couple of games ago, he gave the Lakers a chance to win the ball game.
It's a bounce.
Oh, wow. See, he was way too open. Triple.
Well, they'll get the full 1.3 if Barnes makes the second one. If he misses the second one, he's got more free throws than anybody tonight. And timeout Lakers.
You can't hurt the Kings at all.
Down 3. Morris, got to get it in, got to get it in. Kuzma on its way to tie the game, and it just comes up.